The sun is shining, the sun is shining down on us. There's nowhere I'd rather be, there's nowhere I'd rather be.
What's up everyone, it's David here. It's finally time for our long-awaited house tour in Da Nang, Vietnam. Going over the basic specs real quick, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment for 30 million Vietnamese dong, which comes out to a little under $1,200. I'm gonna go over the whole process of how we found this place and what the lease terms are at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around, but let's get started. Before we go into the house, let's start here at the entrance and our front door. We have a keypad lock system, which is very great. In Korea, we never had to carry around a key, and in Vietnam, we don't have to either. There's a keypad, passcode, and also a key fob that we can use to get in. So the first thing that's really important to note is that this place came fully furnished. So everything that you see here in terms of furniture came with the unit. We didn't have to buy any furniture, and it's pretty fully furnished. Like the Korean apartments that we had, they were kind of like half furnished, but we still had to buy some stuff. Here, we haven't bought any furniture yet. That's probably gonna change, but so far, we've had everything that we need. We have the shoe rack here at the entrance, these tables, the table, the chairs, the couch, all of that, entertainment center, TV came with the unit. So it's been really convenient for us to just move in. The first bathroom is here. First weird thing to point out, this switch is on the outside, which in America, that's normal. We have switches on the outside. In Korea, that's weird. We have it on the inside. Now, the weird thing about Vietnam is one of our bathrooms has a switch on the outside and one of the bathrooms has a switch on the inside. So not really any consistency there. Not sure what's normal for Vietnam. This is the first full bathroom, and I actually have to turn off the light here because the light is attached to the fan and it's really, really loud. So we're gonna, hopefully you guys can still see, but it's a pretty small bathroom here. This is Nala's raincoat. We have a full shower here. It's a little weird that the shower head is on this side instead of that side. I think that was a mistake by whoever built this place. For starters, you can't really open the door all the way because you're gonna smash into the faucet and maybe break the glass. So you kind of have to like awkwardly shimmy in here every time you want to take a shower, which is a little annoying, but not too big of a deal. Pretty standard bathroom. You have your toilet, you have your sink. Very small bathroom, but very functional. The light is just this one light right here, and you'll see with the other bathroom as well. They're not very well lit. We actually pretty much never use this mirror because that's one light is super dim and it's behind you. But that doesn't matter because this place has so many mirrors that we don't need to. So going right into the living room slash kitchen. This is the first time that we have a full kitchen, which is amazing. We don't really cook too much for ourselves because it's really cheap and delicious to get Vietnamese food on Grab. But we do cook for Nala, ironically. These are all of our containers where we meal prep our food and then freeze it. But amazing to have such a big kitchen here. We have these details that I wouldn't expect to see in this price point. You know, obviously Vietnam is a lot more affordable, but some features that I only expect to see at like really, really high-end houses in the US. One of them is an induction stovetop. It's our first time using an induction stovetop. Last time we cooked Nala's food, it was amazing and super fast, and we love that. All these drawers have built-ins. So for plates, cups, all that kind of stuff, all these built-ins with drying, what do you call those, trays underneath to catch the water. All of these are soft close, but these are little details that, again, I've never had in, you know, even luxury apartments in LA. So it's really nice to have. Like, check this out. We don't really have much stuff, but the built-ins here are pretty awesome. It came with a rice dispenser that comes on tracks, which we were pretty cool, which we thought was pretty cool, but probably never gonna use that. It does have an oven, which I heard is really rare in Vietnam. We'll probably use it sometime, but yeah, that's cool. More storage here and just, you know, random stuff that you keep under the sink. Yeah, not really much. Oh, one more thing. The built-ins here. So this is a drying rack. So when you do your dishes, this is a drying rack, but the cool thing about this is it pulls out and it just hangs out here. So right now it's gonna be a little bit weird because you have to actually load it. So you push these in, and depending on, you can kind of see it says like 1 to 5 kilograms. So you pull these out or push them in, and then this side says 5 to 7 kilograms. So if this is really heavy, right, completely loaded up with cups and bowls and dishes, then you pull these out, adjust it accordingly. But this was super cool. It's always a pain to just like have to crowd all of your dry dishes on one of these like drying racks. So this is awesome. Even though we do have drying racks on like every single one of these shelves, I usually just put it up here and then I'll leave it open so it can, you know, air out and not get stinky or anything like that. And then afterwards, I'll put it all in. But yeah, pretty cool. Moving on, we have our fridge. It's just a fridge. Oh, there's one detail about this fridge that I've never seen before. I don't know if this is a Vietnamese thing or just kind of like the model number kind of thing. We only have dog treats in here, by the way. You pour the water in here, and this water is what comes out in the water faucet. So Vietnamese tap water is not very clean. You shouldn't really drink it, or at least not too much of it. And I'm not sure why there's no like filter system, you know, where you kind of like plug in a filter into the fridge. But anyways, we thought this was pretty cool. We make the ice from the fridge with that water, and then we also just kind of like refill it with water that we buy. Kitchen table is really big. It comes with 6 chairs, but one of the chairs is in that room, which we're going to get to. And then this is currently being used as my little workstation for the dining table. And it's going to get to the point where I move that whole work operation for me into this room. But for now, I don't have a desk. So this is what's being used for my workstation. We have one bedroom here. That's the primary bedroom. A second bedroom here, and a third bedroom in here. Let's go check out this third bedroom first. Currently, we're planning to use this as a guest bedroom. There are no guests here right now, so it's sitting not empty, but sort of unused. It is being kind of used as Kim's makeup / skincare area. So I like to say that this room is Kim's mess, and then that room on the other side of this wall is David's mess. And every room has these super awesome full-length mirrors. That's why I said it doesn't really matter that we don't use mirrors in the restroom, because these are everywhere. Built-in closets in every room. These closets actually go like really deep. This one we're using it as kind of long-term storage. If anyone comes visits, we'll probably just move everything out into one of the other rooms, but they store a lot of stuff. Like this goes really, really high up. Got some artwork that also came with the place. We have 2 end tables in every room as well. Are those called end tables? Side tables? Bed stands? Nightstands? Whatever. There's 2 of them in every room. And you cannot beat this view. Probably should have started off with the view. But this, I mean, you're going to hear me talk about the view in every room. There's a view in every room, and it's quite an amazing view. You can see the ocean on that side and the beach. We are in the Soncha Peninsula. You can see the Han River, and then you can see Haichao on that side. But wow, this view, you really can't beat it. There's not a lot of very tall buildings in Da Nang, so not really anything to obstruct your view. You can even see marble mountains out there. I'll literally stand here or in one of the other rooms and just like look out at the view and just look around multiple times a day. And believe it or not, Nala actually likes looking out the window at the view as well. So it's kind of cute, kind of creepy. Sometimes you'll just see her like standing like at the edge, just staring out the window. Currently, she is taking a nap. Now, are you awake? Say hi to the people. Say hi. They're not going to like the video if you don't say hi. Say hi. Okay, good girl. This room, as I was saying, is David's mess. Full-length mirror again. Almost a mirror image of the other room, a little bit smaller, but this is going to be my workstation. Ignore the tech mess there. I couldn't find a place to put all that yet. I'm also using this as my personal closet. Ironically, the closet in the master bedroom, the primary bedroom, is the smallest out of all of them. So Kim needs that entire thing, plus like this half, and then this half is my stuff. I don't have a lot of stuff. These shirts, by the way, we got these in Hoi An from Tung Tailor. They're super nice. Check them out if you guys are ever in Hoi An. Still need to clean some stuff up. Again, we have so much storage in this apartment that I'm gonna be able to put all these suitcases away once I've gotten this area set up. But we got built-in shelves. I haven't put my laundry away, don't judge me. We just got laundry service returned. I think I mentioned in the other video, but it costs us about $4 to $5 a week right now, which is awesome. Wash, dry, and fold. And then we have Nala's messes in here as well. I think it's because I keep the AC on all the time in this room. She likes to, well, actually we keep the AC on in most of the rooms, but she likes to bring her toys in here. And maybe it's because she likes this view. Same view as the other room, facing the same direction, but yeah, pretty awesome. Going back to the AC, there is a separate AC in every single room. So we have 4 different AC units, 3 in the bedrooms and 1 in the living room. The one in the living room is kind of like the heavy duty one. But that's really nice because if we're just, hanging out in one of the rooms, we don't have to blast the AC in the entire unit. We can save money by closing the door and just having it on in like one of the units. Couch, coffee table, entertainment center, and TV, again, was all included. This wall of mirrors is also pretty cool. The only gripe that Kim and I have about this is there's like one missing slab here. I don't know if it was like a design choice, but yeah, it's just weird that there's one missing slab here. This is our balcony, the best view out of all of them. Actually, they're all different, but the cool thing about all of our balconies is that they are motorized. I don't know which one is which, so if I mess up. Okay, good. I didn't want to do the blue one because that's tied up. But all the balconies, or all the windows are motorized. And this is not only in here, but also... are there different ones? Oh, maybe there's different remote controls for each room. But anyways, all the shades in all the rooms are motorized, and they have the white one that's sheer if you want to let some sun in, and then you have the blue ones which are blackout, which is awesome for sleeping. I will show you guys the balcony after I show you guys the primary bedroom. This is the primary bedroom. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones, but other than that, pretty much the same type of bed, same type of mattress. Oh, I should mention that even the blankets and pillows and mattresses were all furnished as well. So it was literally like a turnkey move-in, not a big deal kind of thing. These are the hardest mattresses I've ever seen. One sec, let me turn this fan off because, as I was mentioning, these fans are really loud. This is an extremely stiff mattress. When I first laid on it, I was thinking, we might have to get a different mattress. But I slept in it the first night, and it's actually really, really comfortable. I don't know how I can like demonstrate how stiff this mattress is. Let's try this. Oh, like, I don't sink in at all. Like, look how little I'm sinking in to this mattress. And I'm sitting on my butt too, I'm not like laying down. Yeah, I don't know if that helped. I don't know how else to do this. Laundry basket. Does that help? Like, look at this laundry basket. It's not sinking in at all. It's a very stiff but comfortable mattress. Maybe stiff isn't the right word. Maybe firm is the right word. This is Nala's travel bed. She doesn't actually sleep here, but we put this down here because these floors are a little bit slippery. So sometimes when she jumps up on the bed, she slips. So we put this here so that she can get some traction. Stand up here, jump up on the bed. End tables, as I mentioned. And here is the extra small closet, which Kim is using exclusively because it's really small and she has a lot of stuff. And then this is the view from the bedroom. We have a direct view, completely unobstructed, of the Han River. Honestly, my favorite thing about this unit is waking up to the view and waking up to the sun. Because these are automated, as soon as I wake up, I can just push the button. These will open up. It's been such a pleasant experience to wake up in the mornings to natural sunlight just flooding into the entire place. It helps so much in terms of productivity. It helps so much in terms of, feeling great in the morning, mental health, and just like physical health as well, of, circadian rhythms and all that good stuff. Honestly, it's something that I would consider now always when we're moving into a new place, is natural sunlight just kind of flooding into the primary bedroom. I think it's something that's really, really important. The ensuite bathroom, pretty much the same as the other bathroom. The bathrooms actually, in my opinion, are not very like fancy, but it gets the job done, and I'm happy with it. I always love a deep sink so it doesn't splash out and get all over the place. Storage as needed. Again, this shower situation, you guys are gonna hear me gripe about the shower, but that shower head and faucet should have been on that side. It just makes no sense because nobody uses like this back half of the shower now, where you're supposed to like turn on the water, let it get warm, and then like walk in the back way, right? You see what I mean? So if the shower head was on this side, then you turn it on, let it get warm, and then you can slip in this way. But no, instead you have to kind of, again, like shimmy your way in every time and then shimmy your way out every time. So kind of a design flaw there. As I mentioned, for this bathroom, the switch is on the inside, where the other one it's on the outside. There's still a lot of things that we need to get for the place, like bath mats. Right now we're just using like a face towel as a bath mat. So we're gonna make this place more of a home as time goes by. We've only been living here for about 2 weeks now. Let's show you guys the view outside. Okay, so before I actually showed you guys the view outside, I went around and turned off all the air conditioners in the building or in the unit. And that's because all of our AC units, let me stop yapping for a little bit and show you guys the view, because this is something else. I come out here multiple times every day and just stare outside, and it has never gotten old, and I don't think it ever will. Some landmarks, we have Kaorong, that's the Dragon Bridge. You can actually even see the Songshan Night Market from here. If you look at that highest mountain in the back, and at the top there's some irregular shapes up there, it almost looks like a castle. That's Bana Hills. That's the one with the famous hand bridge. I'll insert it right here. And at night it lights up, so you can actually see kind of like little sparkle lights up on the top of that mountain, and that's where Bana Hills is. We have Sun World, which is an amusement park. They have fireworks. Someone told me that it was every weekend, but they've done fireworks like 4 times in the last week, so maybe it was a special event or something, but they're always doing fireworks over there. Pretty legit fireworks. If I have a clip, I'll insert it right here. But it's not just like mini sparklers or anything like that. It's a full-on fireworks show. The mountain ranges are absolutely beautiful. If you gave me a choice between an ocean view or a mountain view, I would pick a mountain view any day. Luckily we have both, one facing the other direction, but it really just wraps around all the way. You can even see Danang Bay. So on the other side of this land here, the water on that side is Danang Bay, and the beach on that side is Tankei, which is a area that is very familiar to us because Kim has a lot of family there, so we actually go out to Tankei pretty often from here. So as I mentioned, there's not that many tall buildings in Vietnam. You have, aside from hotels and kind of like office buildings, you only have a couple, and those 2 are being built right now as 2 more. But yeah, this is one of them. Oh, we do have our 4 AC units out here. That's what I was saying. I said before I came out here, I had to turn off the 40 AC units because they're actually really loud while you're out here. We have a washing machine out here, but no dryer, which we actually use this often because we wash blankets in here and we wash things that we need on a daily basis that we don't want to send off to laundry service. And then we have this drying rack up here, which is pretty cool. So you have this remote here, and then this drying rack comes down. Yep, you don't have to watch the whole thing. Let's put it back up. We have this kind of grate here, but you can still peek out between these grates and still see a pretty awesome view facing, I don't know which way we're facing, but we're facing in some direction. We're facing Marble Mountains again. But as I mentioned, we have the river view, we have the beach view on the other side. So originally when we moved here, we wanted to live on the Hai Chau side, which is on that side of the river. This peninsula, the Songshan Peninsula, is kind of known as a expat heavy, tourist heavy area. Not saying there aren't locals here, still most of the people here are locals, most of the people that live here, but the vast majority of expats and tourists, like over 95% I would say, live in this Peninsula. We wanted to be on that side because Kim goes to an office to work on that side, and then also most of her family is on that side as well, and we like to hang out with them pretty often. We looked at quite a few places. I'm sure a lot of you guys are coming here from the luxury apartment hunting tour vlog. This was not one of the places that we toured. In fact, we actually were ready to sign with the place. It was at, I don't know if you can see it, but it was at the Marriott. That's one of the places that we did see, but at the last second they said no dogs allowed. We told them we had dogs like right up the front. The agent said that it was fine. The real estate agent said that it was fine. The homeowner said that it was fine. Everyone said that it was fine. And at the very end, when we were, we already sent the money, we already signed the contract, the homeowner said, okay, you just need to register the dog with the office, with the front office. And then we went in and they said, wait, you can't have a dog in here. So that kind of ruined our plans. We were in panic mode. We found this place literally with like 5 or 6 days to spare. And I'll go over the entire process of finding this place and why we decided to go with this place. All right, I had jump cut because it was getting hot out there. Even though I was only there for maybe like 2 minutes, it was getting pretty hot and my brow was a little sweaty. So indoors, AC is back on, nice and cool. Actually, is the AC even on? One sec. Okay, now the AC is on, let's get into the details. So if you're looking for a place in Da Nang, you basically have the option of villas and apartments. Villas are basically like single family homes. Sometimes they're like townhouse style, sometimes they're a standalone house. And apartments are obviously, multi-unit, whether it's high rises. Most of them are not high rises, as I mentioned. Most of them are maybe like 8 stories and there's 1 or 2 units per floor. So the apartments here are generally a lot smaller. And then when it comes to high rises, there's honestly maybe like 5. Aside from hotels, there's maybe like 5 true like condo/apartments. So at first we wanted to live in a high-rise amenity building, specifically because we wanted 24-hour security. Now, Da Nang, I've heard, is a lot safer than a place like Hanoi or Saigon, but at the same time, there are stories of people's dogs getting stolen, so security is not really for us, it's more for Nala. We didn't want to live in a villa because we were worried that someone could break in and try to steal Nala. She is considered like a rare breed in Vietnam, so people would steal her and try to sell her. I think the chances are low, but basically we have the option to reduce the chance even more in exchange for a little bit more money. And in my opinion, that's a sacrifice that we're always going to take. So you'll see in the video that we did tour some villas. We thought that some villas would be okay if they came in kind of gated communities. We've learned that gated communities have like someone stationed at the front, but they're not really paying attention to who can come in or out. You can just roll in on your scooter in a gated community and nobody would care. Nobody would stop you. So obviously I love this place. I'm so happy with it. I love the square footage. I love the various different rooms. I love the finishes. I love the community. But to be honest, the only reason we picked this place is it's the only one that allowed dogs. There's not really official policies on websites. Most of these places don't even have websites. Most of the agents don't even know. So we had to call the buildings one at a time and ask them. And a lot of times, even the people at the front offices didn't even know if dogs were allowed. So we found that all these buildings fall under one of 3 categories. 1 is yes, dogs. 2 is small dogs only. Or 3, no dogs at all. And guess which building is the only one that allows dogs? This one. Real quick, I want to interject in here and say I really think that you get way more bang for buck if you're going for a villa and not for an apartment. We saw plenty of villas that were 3 bedrooms and similar to this square footage, and they were around like $600 to $800. So the price for a high rise is almost double, but it's really a supply and demand kind of thing. There just really isn't that much supply and there's huge demand, so that drives the price up. For us, it's worth it, but if you're looking for value in Da Nang, then definitely go for the villas. You'll be surprised at what you can get for the price. Now, just going through the numbers a little bit, I mentioned that this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, and we are paying about 30 million Vietnamese dong per month, which comes out to, I think it's like $1,180, $1,180. So a little bit under $1,200. That does not include utilities. It does include management fee and all the extra fees that some places will tack on, but it does not include utilities. So I have no idea how much the utilities are going to come out to be. We are using the AC pretty liberally, I'm not going to lie. So I think the idea is the first month that we're here, let's just be as comfortable as possible. We'll see what the utility bill comes out to be, and then we'll adjust if we need to. I do want to talk about the process of getting internet here. The price is so cheap that I don't even remember what the price was. I think that it was something like $4 or $5 a month. It was definitely less than $10 a month, and we're getting gigabit internet. So we're getting 1,000 megabytes upload and download. We paid upfront, so I think we paid for an entire 6 months. And again, I don't know how much we paid, but I think we paid like $25 or something, like maybe not even, for 6 months of internet. And it's been super fast, super reliable. We've had no problems with it so far. A little bit about the process of how to get started looking for a place in Da Nang. There's a lot of Facebook groups, specifically expat Facebook groups. So we went through, let me actually find what the Facebook group is called. Okay, so the group that we use is called Apartments, Houses, Villas, Rental in Da Nang Hoi An Expats. So the idea here is a lot of agents will list the listings that they have, but if you just post what you're looking for, you'll have, I guarantee you, 25 to 30 DMs from agents in Vietnam within like 10 minutes. So you do have to take this with a grain of salt because most agents are going to push the units where they're representing the condo owners, because that's when they get the most commission, when they're representing the owner and not necessarily the renter. So what they want to do is pair the renter with the owner, right? So they want to find you on these Facebook groups and try to push the units that they're representing so that they can get commission on both sides. Therefore, there is no loyalty in the real estate rental game. Do not think like, this is my agent, I'm gonna stick with them and they're gonna do the best by me. You have to flirt around a little bit and talk to 3 or 4 different agents. They're all gonna show you different things. And also, there's no centralized database for all the available rentals. Different agents are going to know different rentals. They're going to work with different people. So you do need to cast a wide net to see what is available out there. Now, in terms of negotiations and things like that, I can't really help you. We have family in Da Nang, so we were really lucky for them to come in, do all the negotiations with us, do all the paperwork for us. So the process was extremely smooth. There was no language barriers or cultural barriers or anything like that. So yeah, we're really thankful for them. Actually, as I'm filming this, the sun is going down, so I want to show you this night view real quick. I can't get over how the night view of this place literally looks like a painting. Like, this looks like it's a painting on this wall. Let's step outside. Wow. Like, guys, I'm telling you, there's no color correction here, there's no editing in post. This is just the raw footage of what Da Nang looks like at night. These mountains look like a painting. Cool, I guess that's it. I would love to stay here and chat with you more, but if you can't tell already, I am extremely sick and extremely congested. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
The sun is shining. The sun is shining down on us. There's nowhere I'd rather be. There's nowhere